So my buddy might be coming around 6:30.
Cool, right on.
I told him just to walk in.
Yeah. I'm down. I like this.
I don't know what I like that. The 17 I really like.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed that.
Like, that's
Respect.
super professional musician. Like, keep going.
Respect.
Those shit's fucking up. Like, we're only one verse
Did it cable go out or
away. Don't
something?
Oh
stop.
no, I got some power issues. So
Yeah,
You changed the battery, right?
I did change the
Some
battery.
kind
Alright.
of, no, that was a goblet issue. It sounded something like a goblet. Yo, drive, man.
Go, baby.
I'm swimming here. Like, it's like fucking.
It's nice. It's nice. You like it?
Oh
Swimming
my
in a
God.
pool of butter.
How's
Yeah, like seriously, it's usually like I feel like I usually swim
How's
in
20
a
bucks
pool
grab
full
you?
of garbage, you know?
How's
And now
20
I'm
bucks?
like I'm swimming in like clear water.
I know I cleaned it up, dude. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I cleaned it up.
It's true. When I looked at my strings when you came over, there was like chunks of rust
Oh,
on
it
there. I
was
like-
disgusting. It was
I
real,
like,
dude. I had to cut them off. Okay, it was really bad.
Yeah, you just fuck
Cut
it.
them
I
off.
cut them off. I loosened them and then cut them off.
Yeah. How
Yeah,
long?
it's nice.
How long has that set been on there?
Huh?
How long has that set been on
Oh, that shit's been there a while.
Since they last broke, I don't know.
Music circle. Dude, you know who I should go to this week? Michelle.
Oh, yeah?
Book lady Michelle.
I know exactly what you're
Yeah, Michelle.
Oddly enough,
I told her I'm in a band.
say, but a lot of my parenting techniques
Yeah.
come from fucks I had.
Oh yeah, no, me too. Her daughter's getting married. Her older. Oh my god. Remember how tiny those kids were?
She was always older than us, but you don't realize, like, you meet somebody with kids, and you run into them 10 years later, and they're like, yeah. Like when we talked Nathan, like, it was like, oh, he's talking to his girlfriend, and he got a job in Prime, and like, fuck, that's
Wait,
how I talk to him.
Caden?
Kaden Carey's
Oh,
kid.
Caden. I heard Caden. I'm like, ew, not that guy.
Even his kids are grown up.
It's all grown up. I think he's a grandfather. Good. All right. Perfect. What do we got next, ladies and gents?
Oh, ladies and gents, we'll get some fire out here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have your last call for the South Train, headed to a lonely town, Crackton, Bills, Mary, and Funky Town. Tickets ready? All aboard! All aboard
Not yet.
on the rock
We
bus.
all. That
I'm
train's
sorry.
in. There's people grabbing onto the side.
Look at that. That's an Indian cowboy. Let's try it again. Bum, 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 bum.
Here we go.
Try it again. All right, start us off from the top.
Ladies and gentlemen, get the tickets to the South Train. This is take 2 of the South Train. Don't take the other one, it's already gone.
Alright. See what happens here.
Please gather up on platform A. South Train. This one's headed for Lonely Town, Rickyville, Crackton, and Funky Town.
Nicely done.
Bam.
Nicely done.
That's some pretty nice rolls in there.
We
You
got-
know what?
Yeah, we,
I've noticed that you're starting to fill the spots in your rolls with
between that,
more
yeah.
fills that
Yeah.
are in the right
Yeah,
spots.
yeah.
They're not rushed. It's just more hits,
Yeah.
and the hits are where. Yeah, I noticed at one point you went like. Yeah, you went like put them in there instead of going bum bum.
I know, I'm good.
Oh, you got it, man. That's good.
That's good. That's
Okay.
like a clear improvement.
I don't know if I'm biased, but this fucking 17-inch, I fucking.
You play the cymbals, but they don't sound enough, eh?
Candy. Want to try some of those nerds? Want to try some of those nerds, bro?
There you go, buddy. What's next on the docket there, sir?
Woo!
Where you want to go?
All right, we're doing that. All right. We're going to get freaking deaky deaky.
Need your eye protection to get so funky.
Get them juices.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Get my face so far up in there, I need goggles. That does magic.
Magic Koopa.
Yeah. The big fat goggles. got it. That is the sexiest song ever invented.
What?
You're scaring me.
Hold on.
Just laughing maniacally, and I don't understand.
Because he's the banana man.
Try these. Are these really? Did you find these really sour?
Yeah, they're really
These
sour.
sour, but they don't say they're sour.
Oh yeah, all nerds are sour.
They're weird.
Nerds are sour.
Oh, I know what we're
as
going to
shit.
do next.
What the hell are these
Usually
things?
too
They're
small.
gummies covered in nerds.
So give us that song, I definitely need something sweet and sour. A little bit
I got something for you
savory.
right here, baby.
Woo!
Ow! I heard she's a little savory.
You know. They ain't been nobody up there since the Korean War, so.
Wow.
Mata fry.
Hey, Sugar Boy!
I hate you all.
Come on, I give you a good job.
I am TikTok. I am the baby boy. My name's already TikTok. I'm already talking.
All right, let's get these golden ladies going. You all right, Christian? Oh, you're chewing.
Good?
I'm in. I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Count us off, baby.
No, man. And juice starts. with you.
One, two, three, four.
Let's go,
like that a lot. That was really good. That was really good.
You gotta feel it.
Beat it out of them. All right, what's next, baby?
And next is I gotta get you a mic.
Why? What's next?
I don't know. I was just looking at the fact that your mic.
I lost my mic. Eh? I don't know where that thing went. Last time I think I had it was at. I don't know.
So I gotta get you one from the guy.
All right.
The guy.
Hey, you the guy.
So we can do it so it's funky?
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking of it, but.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll go get one.
Hey, you the guy. Did you
You're the
kill
guy.
my blocks?
Come here. Can someone do me a favor? I want to hear the cymbals from out there. Can someone mess
Yeah.
around
I'll be right back
for 2 minutes?
The kick?
No, like on the kit. I want to hear the cymbals from the others because there's this like
You
difference.
sound great. You sound better than you did last week. No, if it's the cymbals, then sure.
It's the cymbals and the fact that we played.
I don't know, yeah, but like you sound good today. Like,
Good gear does bring out like better music. Tends to bring out better musicianship.
maybe it's the comfort too. I don't know. Like you sound less stilted.
As long as you
Just like hear the cymbals, like. Yeah, give it like a hear the hi-hat.
It's like hi-hats, but then with the, like, it's where he hits his bass
With
drum.
the kick, yeah.
He hits the kick weird on that
Yeah,
one.
it's all weird.
And then whenever he does the chorus, he breaks out of it. And
Yeah.
then breaks back into it. You know? Fucking weird.
Yeah.
I even think I say it and try. I know I will know. That's all I want
You want to give me some?
I have zero Stevie Nicks in me.
Yeah, because you don't have to.
You got some
gotta-
volume?
All your
Hello?
goes back
Oh,
at
I got
home.
volume. Oh, okay.
You gotta have blow in your shoe.
In your boot. The tambourine.
Yeah.
No, her name is Stevie Nicks. She gets up there and sings.
She just shits her britches.
It's the bridges.
Which is funny, because that would have been a crazy mix, Stevie Ray Vaughan and Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
They just shit their britches.
Yeah. Well,
You get Steve Van Zandt playing lead guitar.
Oh, fuck.
Baby, 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 baby.
Leave them bridges alone.
Yeah.
I love Teen Wave so very, very much.
You know, we should do a Lord song. Never something
I still think we should do a harder version of "Party in the USA" by Miley Cyrus.
I did
It's a
not.
party in the CIA.
It's CIA, which is the Weird Al version.
All right, what are we doing?
You know what?
Do I have any
You will
more
never be able to do Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus. Because that song is actually produced by like one of the craziest production houses out there. And it's the use of that sound. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, okay.
Who's that chick that's rocking kicks? Whoop, whoop. It's a party in the CIA. If you can tell me how to make that sound.
Can you give me a little more volume?
I have a thousand effects, but I don't have.
What is? Hello, 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 hello.
Okay, that's better. Yes, that's much better. Because I'm only backing.
Alright, what are we doing next?
Let's do that.
That song.
It's been a while.
Alright.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom. When I go up to your room, I grab myself a broom. Dust that shit off the floor. Baby, you look like I want some more.
You want some more?
Good.
Want some more?
She looking good. She looking good. I pop the champagne. I pop the wine. I'ma crawl up in her bed. I'ma get up to her soon. I'ma look at her and say, won't you give me some boom boom? I'ma flip her down around. I'ma get up to the pool. I'ma lick that shit right now. And I say it feels so good.
Yeah.
Woo! Ends on a 5.
All those tacos from yesterday.
Oh. Alright, what are we gonna blues?
Blues? What?
Well, no, that comes after Poggle. We gotta do Poggle.
Yeah.
Because it's
I wasn't Gene Ocean freaking out yet.
oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I thought you missed both.
No, I was just gonna complain.
I'm not showing you. I'm not even
Oh, let me
showing
see
you
some of
what
those other nerds. What's that green one? I think those green ones there even.
Experimental. You know what's really fun? You get like a little vial and you put some like yellow water in it. And you go around and like when you don't know, you tell them like, should I release the virus?
I know, they look like fucking like coronavirus, these things. Oh, these are hard. Oh, wow. Okay. Yo, try it out.
Well, that one's like a big nerd.
Man, it's a big nerd. It's sour, but it's like got like Starburst on the inside, but like nerd outside. I like that.
What?
Yeah. It's like chewy, but it's not gummy chewy. It's like Starburst chewy.
Oh, that's
But it melts and liquefies like a nerd.
holy shit.
Yeah. I like those.
That's a giant nerd.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. I like those.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Sour as fuck, too.
Yeah, sour, but then when the candy shell starts to melt,
I could drink so many beers from the back of that. you know she freak out. No idea how we played that the first time, so you made it up.
Well, that's how we go with that one.
Yeah.
It needs to be a lot shorter though, I find.
Oh, it needs to be a lot shorter.
I agree, I agree.
It needs to be like 2 minutes.
That's, that's
Not
like,
even, yeah, it's like,
it's supposed to climb up, like reach its peak, then come back down and be done.
Julie, yeah, like once or twice or something, and then like.
Sorry that lasted so long, we got into a serious thing. What song was that? Where It's At? That's Beck when he was with Bender.
Yeah.
It's like they played Where It's At for like 2 hours, the whole show.
Something like that.
That was a washboard break.
There's a funny video of Chad Smith. He's at like a drum clinic doing like, you know, presenting at a drum clinic. And it's been like all day, it's been like fucking crazy drummers like chopping out all kinds, doing all like sorts of crazy shit and showing off all kinds of mad skills. And for like 6 minutes straight, he just played. He just plays like the money beat for like 6 minutes straight. Like nothing give a fuck. And he's just like, yeah. But he keeps like so in the pocket, it's just like.
No rest for the wicked?
Sure.
my way. I said, just be on me why you do this to yourself. You look at me and this. Wasn't looking for a prize. I said, give me all you got. I want your money to life, but if you don't make a move, I won't take the prize. I said, you can have my game for done. I gotta ask what makes you want with this. You gotta such a camera back to dollar bills. But he was still busy because we all got that life. We all got those kind of thrills.
Well done, lads.
Cool.
Shall we take a smoke break?
Flawless victory.
Or is there another song you want to
I'm down with a small
Want to
break.
finish the blues though? We have
Yeah, let's finish the blues.
gotta do
Let's finish the blues.
Blues!
we do
What's the other blues?
Fucking
What was it?
Order
Order
66.
Order 66.
Order 66, but then there's also if
Oh.
you guys want to work on
No
yeah, if you
disintegration.
want to work on no
I don't even know remember how that went.
Oh, I do.
on the smoke break we'll listen
I know.
to it.
I remember it. I got it.
Oh yeah, it's a cowboy.
It's like a western kind of thing. Anyway.
Probably do something really weird and spacey to that one.
I don't actually have any lyrics to that though.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
don't
make it
remember what
like
I did on that one.
you gotta make it super like outer space.
I don't have any lyrics.
Cowboy.
Yeah.
I gotta fix mine.
I do not know what's going on that one.
Alright.
It's E minor, A minor, E minor, A minor, and then it's like it's basically
pass
like
some
that
of the green
Mexican
nerds.
blues going up and down like. Much better.
No, try these out, Trav. These are fucking.
Are they wacky? Yeah.
They are fucking
They're
awesome.
like, they're chewy. They're like,
Different, they're different,
They're
man.
Starburst like chewiness covered in nerd, but sour. I like these.
Oh. Oh.
No.
No bueno? Hey, no bueno for me, huh? Hey, take them. I'm trying. Oh! Ow! 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 I don't like that. Okay, try it. I don't like sour. Sour like.
Alright.
It's okay.
A whole new level of intensity. Oh my god.
I like the sour. It's like, you know when you have like, your blow is cut with a lot of like, kerosene? And you're like, what for the empire, but I'm double dipping.
Interesting. I like that.
Hot as the kitchen. Oh. There's a slight alternation to hot corn that can make it minor. But I'm double dipping on the outer ring.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking where, like, after you sing those two verses and we do that little, like, chorus thing. Exactly. When we get into the solo, we'll keep it, like, nice and quiet. So that, and it'll just be something like. And your chorus, just E minor? I'm looking to be like 4. Yeah, E minor.
Okay,
Alright.
so listen, I'm gonna make a song structure for now that's really simple, but it's gonna be short. But as we figure out more stuff, it'll get longer. Okay. So here's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna sing that little verse thing, and then at the end of that little verse thing, I go off on this like on the outer rim thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Then after the first outer rim, we're gonna go into instrumental. And then after like one loop of instrumental, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna sing it again. The second time I start bitching about the outer rim, I'm trying to tell everybody to end the song. Okay?
Alright.
Okay? On the outer rim, on the outer
So it's like
rim.
verse, chorus, instrumental, chorus, out.
Yeah, yeah. My verse is basically like, this is the way you gotta pay.
Yeah.
This is the way you gotta pay. I'm working for the empire, but I'm double dipping on the outer rim.
This is my friend Moreno. He's
Very stealthy.
Moreno. That's Travis.
Hi, Trav. Nice to meet you. I know you.
Yeah, Shed used to work with him.
Well, man.
Yeah, man. Nice singing there.
We're making shit up, so.
That was on. We were
Moreno
trying to write something.
I'm trying to write new blues.
That was like our second or third. No, that was the first take with lyrics on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we recorded that like fucking last year.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
That's weird when you go into an old recording and you're trying to like make sense of it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Want to do order 66?
Yeah, let's do order 66.
So you guys take a smoke break?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take a smoke break. We'll do order 66.
Or you want to do a smoke break then?
Sure.
Ah.
Whichever. Travis already doing it.
Hey, Trav.
Let me roll it. We'll do order 66 and we'll go.
While you roll, you mind if Moreno takes your guitar for a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Come on. Seriously.
No, I'm good.
Come on. You sure?
Yeah.
Come on, diddle
You
around.
should have brought one, man.
Another time, I just came by to listen for a bit.
Well, you know what? Hang on a second. Grab yourself a seat.
Okay, I'll do it. Get your let me go.
Play him some of the funner stuff after.
Oh, yeah, we missed out on some of the fun stuff.
Yeah. Play him some of the.
Let's do,
We're getting back into blues now.
we'll do Fight the
For
Power.
a long time, we were like, over all of COVID, basically, we were trying to put rock away and we tried to play some funk. Like,
Yeah, we got a bunch. Yeah, we got like 5 or 6 funk songs.
Oh, yeah, we got a good
we were
set.
trying to,
Good set.
just to pick up the mood during COVID, you know, like, everything was so, like, you know, down and stuff, so we're like, fuck that. So we were playing nothing but funk, and then we went to an old blues bar and played a set, and our set was a little too funky.
Yeah. I think.
Hey, they had fun. but
No, they like it.
I like
They
it back.
keep asking when we're coming back. We need to here's what we need to do. We need to set a date and be like, we're gonna go this Wednesday,
Yep.
and then just prep for it.
I'm down.
Like we're gonna agree. Like let's go February fucking 16th. That's just throwing a
Whatever, I
number.
don't mind, but anyways, just in general, ever since I went to that bar, I was like, we should play more blues. Like,
You know Duffy? You know Duffy's there in Dorval?
Yep.
Yeah, they have an open mic every Wednesday.
it's actually very inclusive too, because it's like, the sound guy was like running it and stuff, and it's type of deal where like some guy will just show up with his guitar.
Yeah.
You know, like his electric guitar, and they'll invite him on stage from like this guy the other day. He's a guy with a Telecaster in a case, you know? Just some random dude, they invited him up on stage and he tore the fucking house down. Like, he was playing with the house band, just sitting in.
Was that the last time? Was that when we went?
The
Yeah.
guy that asked
Yeah.
you why he's not in our band, and you were like, because I'm jealous.
Oh, Andy.
That's the guy, yeah.
Andy, yeah, he
ridiculous.
plays a 2009 Les Paul, or
yeah?
2004 Les Paul, yeah.
Fuck,
He's
that's
left-handed though.
ridiculous, man.
I played with him fucking 2 weekends ago.
Oh, yeah, you're telling me, yeah, your Christmas party, yeah.
They're very inclusive.
The guy I work with is legitimately. I work with a lot of guitarists. I work with a lot of musicians. This guy is legitimately one of the best I've ever heard. Wow. He just young. 35, but his dad is some big producer in Quebec City.
I swear he's younger than
Osborne.
that.
Something Osborne. It's Andy Osborne. That's his name.
Okay.
Osborne.
I'll look it
But
up.
he's from Quebec City.
We'll play with the Golden Ladies when we get back.
Yeah.
Golden Lady.
Yeah, the Golden Ladies.
Yeah.
60.
Yeah, let's go. We'll go take a quick toke break there. Do you smoke weed?
Not today.
Not today. That's fair. That's fair.
Seriously,
Fair answer.
they'll go smoke and take
I
Tron's
smoke
guitar.
once a year if it ever happens there. But not tonight. I'm driving and all that stuff.
Yeah. Seriously, I'll go. Trav, you mind if he plays your guitar while you guys smoke?
Yeah,
A little bit.
Yeah. All right.
you can play
He's a
mine.
guitarist. I think he understands.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's not you. It's
Okay.
that thing is that's my rose.
It's a very nice guitar.
That's my rose.
How long have you had it?
It's a 2018. I bought it in 2019. Actually, it was a gift. It was a gift. My friend Mark Hillard. He was a guitarist in the Bridge in the 80s. Great guitar player. I used to work at Steve's.
Wow.
And he got it for me as a gift.
Nice. Yeah. All the amps are they belong to the studio.
Nope, that one's mine.
Oh, nice. That's one.
Yeah, but generally,
That's not even
yeah,
my
you can
favorite
come
anymore
here.
either. I just bought an orange.
Oh yeah.
So that's my new favorite. But I don't really want to track
These
that out.
guys are so nice
Please,
too,
have a
man.
look.
I've come here like I've
No, please.
broken amps here, and they were like, oh, no problem.
It's a Hayes 40. It's 2000. Actually, this amp was on the floor at Music Circle.
Oh, really?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. This was a floor model
I don't,
at the Music Circle. Shed and I used to work at a guitar shop back in the early 2000s.
Okay, okay. Ah, cool, man. Wow, red strings. That I haven't seen. Pretty nice.
Eve has everything.
Oh,
Nice
wait.
touch.
They make,
Evil!
Should I do it? Should I do
they
it?
make like neon colored
What?
ones now.
Somebody who's never seen it before?
See, he's all
Okay, hang on a
all
second.
digital ones and zeros.
Yeah.
Screw
This is a
analog!
technological monstrosity.
Yeah, go look at
Okay,
like,
it's a technological monstrosity.
he's got like MIDI pickups.
Everything about
on
it is
it.
My God.
Yeah.
So you got a pickup for every string.
Yeah, I got 2 pickups for each string.
Go check it out.
These are called divided pickups. They can do stuff
please.
like this.
What's that?
Wow, man.
Drop this and bring
Yeah.
I can literally trigger to hear my drum set. Yeah.
That's actually a nice double you did.
Thank you. You can trigger like. Technology
Real, eh?
can make it do pretty much anything, but I mostly just use it for bass synthesizers and horns too, a little bit of horns.
He does our like when
I'm the saxophone player.
yeah when we do our funk stuff, he's the sax player.
Pretty cool, man. I remember I came here a couple of times. I used to come with my band once in a while.
Yeah.
Before we set up in my basement,
Yeah, you do this.
then I said, well, I'm not gonna, because we're coming like every week and then almost twice a week. Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, we try to make it weekly, but it's usually every 2 weeks. About, yeah. And then usually we jam occasionally.
Well, I
like,
thought I'd just come and listen, you know, but if you want, I could come back another time and I'll just bring a little guitar and
yeah.
to try it out.
Yeah,
And
bring a
wanna
guitar.
know what
There's
kind of
amps here.
stuff you're doing first, you know?
Like that, we have like a funk set, a blues set, and then we have like we're working on like a old school like rap hip hop stuff. I mean, some Rage Against the Machine, some old what's it? Not NWA, the other rap group from like the '90s. I'm doing a couple of those, but it's a version that like the Bare Naked Ladies covered. So we're doing like the Bare Naked Ladies version of that song. Doing a couple of like stuff like that. So.
Cool. Hey, look, I brought my earplugs.
Oh, that's the plugs? Nice. Oh, yeah. You can't even notice them.
They're 25 decibels lower.
Yeah. Nice.
Because I have a little bit of tinnitus there.
Yeah, tinnitus. Oh,
And
yeah.
if I would not wear them,
Yeah.
I would hear, my ears would ring for the next
For-
3 days.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's really bad.
I got the old school foamies here.
Yeah. But you don't wear them, eh?
Sometimes, if we go like, if we're like recording or something, then because I prefer muffs, so I have.
Yeah, okay,
I have,
okay.
I have a set of Vic Firth noise canceling headphones there, so I would use those if we're going for like an extended period, like last time we recorded.
Cool.
But no, usually for this stuff, I know I should, but.
No, I fucking wrecked my ears.
Yeah.
Between
same.
grinders and amps there.
Yeah, music and steelwork. Yeah, it kills your ears. Oh, I know. I'm in the exact same boat. Me, you, Roberto, we're all.
Well, we used to have, you know, at the old shop, we used to have what was called a uni-cut. I don't know if you know what that is.
It's like a shear.
It's a saw. It's got a blade this big.
Oh, is that the one? Yeah, but it cuts metal, but it has teeth, like a miter saw.
and you
Yeah,
pull it
that's
down
the-
there.
I've heard of them and I've seen
fucking
scary.
loud.
They're loud and they're scary too. I don't trust
It's
those.
scary
Yeah.
and loud.
At one place, we used to have a 15-inch Hitachi that we used for aluminum, and I hated that thing.
Well, this one was, hey, it was
Yeah.
like this, the blade.
24-inch, like 30.
And like you have
yeah.
to stand. I remember my
hate
father
those
used to say, "Don't stand in front of the blade because
Yeah.
if a thing comes off, it's gonna hit you right in the dick."
Yeah.
So stand over here so you get it in the leg.
Yeah,
I'm
at least
looking
like,
at him
yeah,
going,
the leg
"What?"
or the hip or something. Yeah. Oh yeah. I do not trust fucking circular saws that cut metal. I do not trust those.
But it was so loud, I damaged my ear on this side. Because I used to always go like this,
Yeah.
like hold the piece.
Yeah.
So the noise was always this
Yeah,
way.
the motor's right there.
And I turned my head not to get the sparks, you know.
Yeah.
But this ear, fuck,
Yeah.
like it's, you know, like I have like hearing like this, let's say.
Yeah.
This one goes like this, like
Yeah.
it starts cutting off at around 3,000 hertz. There, I get a serious dip.
Yeah. I noticed that too. I have similar problems with that. I don't know what the range is I'm losing it in, but it happens when like, especially when I'm like listening to the radio, I'll be like listening to Shom, and then I'll switch to like, you know, another station, like Energy, but for Energy, I'll have to turn it up because I was okay listening to Shom, I was able to hear everything, and then when I switch to the next station, I have to turn it up like, you know, 5, just so then I could hear it again, or recognize what it is.
Okay.
And then if I went back to like Shom, I'd have to turn it down. I don't know if that's maybe just station volumes are different, or it's something with my hearing, but
When it affects your ability to hear girls talk,
yeah,
that's when you're it's getting in your range there.
yeah. Well, here from here, I'm fine with you, like at this range,
Yeah.
like there's no problem.
I also tend to speak
for general.
because I'm deaf. I tend to speak louder,
A little louder,
and I use
yeah.
higher frequencies.
Everybody does that. Yeah, yeah. I'm familiar with that. My
So-
dad and my grandfather are in that like boat now. Right. Yeah. Well, my grandfather was. My dad's currently in that range. Like, where yeah, you gotta speak louder to him, and you gotta speak louder.
Part of getting old.
Unfortunately. So these
So
are the new-
this amp is a studio amp here.
yeah, that's the studio. These are all studios. The Marshall,
Wow.
and the Harkit. This one, and then that's the PA. And then you got the 2 monitors.
Pretty wicked amp. But
Yeah. Like I said, Trav brings his own. Trav brings his own because he likes his own and all his own settings.
I wonder if they're tube or they have to be tube.
They must be tube, I would assume, yeah. This one, obviously, this is here. This is the studio one. You have the 2 monitors, the PA, and yeah. And then the kit is here, but minus the cymbals. There's no. It's just the drums here, and then you got to bring your own cymbals. You can get cymbals here, but they're kind of trashy.
Yeah.
And microphones, they recommend you bring your own, but you can get mics. You can get mics here if you want. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. And it's,
I lost my singing voice completely. Man.
Yeah.
Can't sing for shit.
that's
No.
that's okay.
It's embarrassing.
So you're lead now. You're lead guitar. You're not. You're not the singer anymore. Yeah.
Used to be.
Yeah. These are the set I picked up. It's 15 inch, 15, 19, 17. With 14 inch
Cool, man.
and a 21 inch ride.
Nice.
All right, I'm high. Let's do this.
Change the color, man.
I always do it inverse. Like I always like
It's called
to.
green or something.
I always put my biggest symbol here,
Green.
and then my lightest, my little symbol. You know, people usually like ascend
Yeah, they're
in
like-
size. I do. Like I put my biggest one
Thing
here.
barely fucking works, man. Good. Please. Actually, you know what? We've kind of emptied out some of the candy, so.
Candy, man.
This thing doesn't work, man.
If I get by, you got like $5.
Nah, you're all good, buddy. Don't worry about it. I'm scared. No, you're fine.
Fucking
I usually end up over here anyway, so.
Yeah. Standing behind you. I'll be doing this. Look.
I like this guy.
Yeah, he's actually, you know the Yamaha kit I have?
Yeah.
The drum kit?
Yeah,
the
that's such a
Shack?
great kid.
That's a good kid,
I bought it off of Moreno.
Bing, bang, boom. I don't think I
What do you want to do? You want to Golden Ladies? Do you want a Banana Boy? What do we,
Start again?
Yeah, let's start again. Let's do it.
Bob Ross!
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Okay.
We call that one. That one's called Bob Ross.
Oh,
Honestly, if when we wrote it back in the day, we wrote that like fucking 3 years ago, man.
Is it in the A?
we're all relaxing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Poggles blues? Or you guys want to keep it into the night? You guys want to take the bump around?
Yeah, we're kind of right there.
You want to do Banana Boy?
Okay, we'll do Banana Boy.
Banana Boy.
Boy.
This one's called Banana Boy. They grows banana.
Woo!
Isn't that crazy? Get up. Oh my god. Isn't that crazy? Wow. Absolutely.
We built that too. It's like incredible. See, I'm all tubes and transistors.
Analog.
This is all analog. He's all
Screw analog!
He's all digital. This is what
Ones
I
and
said.
zeros, man!
No, they are electro harmonics. I have a phaser, memory man delay, LPD1 boost. It's just to boost the overdrive here. But when I play my orange, I leave the boost out. I don't need it. It's like 80s hell yeah. But this is it's a low gain Marshall. It's actually why I got it. I don't like Marshalls. Not into that. It's not my thing. I like something to like have a little voice. Yeah. You know. It's a low gain Marshall.
Stop bragging!
Beautiful amp. I've had it. Yeah, I got it at Steve's. They wouldn't give me a raise, so they gave me an amp.
Attaboy.
Make the lady go, baby.
All right, golden ladies,
Good,
golden
good,
ladies.
good.
Golden ladies. Let's do it.
Golden ladies.
She looking good. Good view on it.
Just he needs safety glasses.
Very cool.
She got
I told him he looks like a fat Riddick.
Friddick.
Instead of Vin Diesel, he's Dan Diesel. Funny! Alright, let's go.
Let's go, Ethel. Let's go, Rose.
Come on, Gertrude. Let's do this.
All you five
Show
ladies
me
here.
that
okay.
saggy ass.
If you're the young lady in the crowd, sit down.
All you 20-year-olds out there, have a seat. This one's for you. All you 30-year-olds out there, have a seat. This one's not for you. 40-years-olds, you're getting close, but this one's not for you. This one goes out to the ladies 55 and older. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's go.
That we're hoping will get picked up by for the new theme for the AARP.
Solid gold.
You know, the AARP, the American Association of Retired People.
Yeah, little Margaret Thatcher.
She's there.
What, you don't like power? You don't think power's sexy? None of you thinks power's sexy.
No, power sex. Listen, power sex.
There's any old lady doing it instantly takes their menopause away. All their hormones come
It's like your
rushing.
menopause and I put it back.
It goes. That song won't.
This song's gonna put your menopause back.
You're pregnant now. Alright,
What happened with
let's do the hits. Let's
do the hits?
Why don't we do Ain't No Rest for the Wicked?
Well, why don't we do that? Just to run
Yeah, we haven't done jazz yet.
I haven't done some of that. I haven't done jazz.
just to finish up the funk.
Alright, alright. Get your tickets. This is the last call from the Zaz train, leaving Montreal, and it's a lonely town, funky town. Yeah. Cornwall. All trains stop at Cornwall. Get your tickets. I'm on that Gentlemen, we are pulling into Cornwall Station.
You?
Cornwall.
Place is a fucking hole.
I know. All trains pass like Cornwall.
They never go into
I'm
Cornwall.
staying on the train.
I'm staying on the train.
Oh, that French girl is like, the best at this. Oh,
Nah,
no.
not that kind of service from you, lady.
Ah.
You poggle?
Haggard.
okay. It was a weird ending.
We've been playing that one for like 3-4 years. We still don't really have a full ending for that. We just do whatever.
It's that typical blues.
Alright, so now we're like basically back where we were sort of before.
Yeah.
Before the snow break. Want to do a notice integration?
So we should try, if you want to talk about what we're just playing, Not.
No, not Order 66.
Yeah, you've got to. That's basically like a BB King kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the one based on Was Real as John.
Yeah. The flute sound on my guitar so I can do that. used to have like 500 cells.
722, alright.
Fight the power!
Let's do it.
Really? Hey.
Fight it.
Want it?
Alright, yeah. Yeah.
Fight
I'll
the
fight
power.
the power. It's quite a shift in.
Things are escalating quickly, Shed. Oh God.
Hey man, I'm anti-establishment.
Things are moving fast!
Yeah. Yeah.
You.
Yeah. Get tough now! Come on, that's one for you. Come on, that's one for you. It's the flavor. 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 Another summer. Sound of a fucking number. There's a kick in high because I know you got stone. Rules that shit down. See while I'm swinging. You know what you do. Don't put them going. Oh my kids, man, sweat. I think you know what you need. You know what that is? You're a fucking power. Fight the 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 power. You know the fight the power. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. So much to go. You're enough for what you do. They take the body sleep. We gotta fight the powers that be. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power. Come on. Fight the power. Fight the power. We gotta fight the powers that be. Let me catch my breath. Establishment.
Yeah, it's right into the man.
That's hard because after that I gotta do.
He's got a great voice, I know.
Yeah.
After that I gotta do the Rage Against the Machine one. Oh fuck.
That one's even faster.
Rage by the insight system that teaches us to reach right. Read and right.
What is it?
So-called culture, the culture's lost. That into the mind at the time. Ignorance is taking over. Man, we gotta take the power back. Man, here's the plan, motherfucker. Sam, step back, I know who I am.
You're ever made my rope to swing on?
Yeah, you're a people. You're a to swing on like a motherfucking weatherman. No, I can do it. I just need a sandwich. I have to have a sandwich in between the two songs. Intermission.
Is that, what's the bass line on that? It starts with just go do 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 do
No,
do.
it's yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
it's like just the bass at first.
Bring that shit in! Take it over! Yo, we gotta take the power back! Hey, here's the rebel, fuck up the step the hell we gotta take the power back! Come on!
He likes it twice there anyway. I wasn't keeping
Let's move on to something else.
Yeah, whatever.
But it's
We'll get there. There's a lot of shit to learn.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I gotta learn the raps, because that's a lot of raps.
It's so hard.
A lot of anti-government. So where we? Whoa.
What else we gotta do?
We could do No Rest for the Wicked. We could do. Hold on.
Yeah, there's the Rest for the Wicked. I was wondering if there's like still any blues or other original.
Oh, you
stuff.
know what's hilarious? I can't read because the color is the same color as my crayon that I used. So I can't read what it says.
Are you crayon now?
Well, yeah, I wrote the set list in crayon, but this light is the same color as the crayon I used. So it looks blank.
So pee on it. I'll make the color come in.
Yeah, like I need like 11. Figure out the secret codes.
You need a black light or something?
You're talking about the set list?
Yeah. I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, you know what we haven't worked on is that song from last week.
Here.
You guys know where the can is? It's down the hallway right at the end.
Yeah, go all the way to the end. It's on your right.
What about that song from last week, which I also can't read the lyrics?
Oh, whatchamacallit?
Oh, the
Idlewild Blue.
Idlewild Blues. Yeah.
Oh man, I need another color light. Give me the controller.
The controller doesn't
It's
work.
not working.
Fucking with it before.
You said you tried it. It's not working.
Turn it off for you.
Here, there's a sticker.
Just turn the light on so you can see. I know it's glaring and horrible. I know.
Natural daylight. Get it off of me! Get it off of me!
Get away from me!
I hate it. I don't know. Honestly, these lights are making me sick.
Here, try these. These are fun too.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Oh, good.
Turn it off. They're making me sick.
They're the same ones, but they're not sour. Try those, Trav. They're the same ones, but not sour.
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
Ah. Okay, I could do that.
What are we, typo negative?
Just go. Oh, okay.
There you go. Nice peachy color. I like it.
No, it's a good color.
5 doot-to-doos on the end? What do we figure?
Use the
You
force.
just drop the last one.
I don't know.
We just cut out the last and leave the last series, or just the last doot-to-do, or the last series of doot-to-doos, Steve?
The last do-to-do.
Just the last one.
The last do-to-do.
Okay, yeah. So we drop it because it's 5. So we drop after that. We drop out after. Yeah, we drop out after 4. We leave the 5th to you. We drop out after 4. Right? Right? It's 5. It's 5. Right? Eve?
No, it should be you play 3 and you leave the 4th to me.
Okay. Yeah.
Or you play like 4 and then you play another 3 and leave the 4th one of that to me.
No, we'll do the
As long as it's the last one of a set of 4.
But we gotta know if we're gonna. Yeah, we'll do 4. But we'll do 3 and leave the last one to you.
Or if you want, I can double that up at the
You want to
end.
double that up?
So
So if we do 7 and you could.
yeah,
Yeah.
87 and I'll cut off on me.
Okay, we want to run it again?
Yeah, sure.
Can you do
Try to
one
put a
thing?
little more oomph into it.
Can you do one thing for me?
Got it.
Don't tap your guitar
Sure.
because it's making a pop that's fucking with me. Or just turn your volume down. Eliminate that. Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, yeah, I won't tap my guitar, but
But you can.
y'all gotta give it more oomph.
You want to speed it up by
I
5%?
do.
Speed it up by 5%?
No, I don't want you to speed up. You're fine. Well, I mean, you're.
No, just give it a little more life. A little more life. I know
I
what you
just
mean.
mean like, I just mean louder. Start Yeah, that's proper.
Seems
Trav.
long though.
Huh?
Seems long.
Goes long?
That's
Yeah,
exactly
I
the
don't
right
know.
thing. As a matter of fact,
The
the
ending?
real version is a little
Seems like
longer.
8 months. Might have been too much.
The real version.
Yeah, but it is 8.
The real version, he goes for like 16 bars after
Oh,
that.
yeah,
with
yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's
it
insane.
goes for a
It's
long
even
time.
longer than that. We cut it down. Trav, do you have an acoustic simulator?
Yeah.
You need something like this, man. Like, not just clean, like this, that's clean, but like that.
Yeah, I have an idea.
It would sound better if you were like, Outcast, he's got an acoustic.
The whole song is acoustic.
See what's warm?
I don't know if it's because I'm sitting in the corner, but the bass is a little bit high in the mix. So like I can't hear your voice as well as like.
Oh, yeah, well, I can turn it up, but really,
I could
Oh,
hear
no,
it.
maybe
Is
just
it
turn
his
the
voice
bass down a bit.
I could
just
hear
a bit.
everything.
it's possible.
sounds good from here.
It could be because you're
Yeah, it
on the
could be
side of
because
the
I'm in a
bass
corner,
amp.
right?
But I can, yeah.
Mic check, 1, 2. Also, as we put my voice
That was just something I wanted to know. Baller. I noticed that on the. I'm talking. I was just gonna say that you're gonna ting tang ting tang ting can ting can. Try to keep that going like constantly. Tang ting tang ting tang ting ting tang.
Okay, I'll try. It does the double in the song. I'll try, but like I said, that's how he does
Because
it.
it's in the song, he doesn't stop. The beat is like constant like that.
No, when he does that double, if you listen
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it,
yeah, but
Yeah.
he does it like. It just seems like it kind of stops. Yeah, there's a little pause in there somewhere that's. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I'm not a drummer, so.
It's funny how we know about the technology and everything I got can counteract the fact that my strings are stretching. You know, new strings, they stretch.
True. Yeah. You want to try something fun? Do you want to play the guitar on this one and I'll do the vocals? I know this one like the back of my hand.
Which one are we doing?
I go wild.
or do Idlewild
You want to try the guitar and I'll do the
Really?
vocals?
I don't know the guitar tune. Hold on. What is this? Oh, no.
Nah, fuck it, I changed my mind. Wait, I changed my mind. Changed my mind.
This is a cover. This is a cover of a song by you know the rap group Outkast. It's a rap group,
Okay.
but they did like a blues. They did a blues.
Okay.
This is a blues song written by rappers.
Do we want to move on and do something else?
Yeah, let's do No Rest for the Wicked.
Want to do No Rest?
Sure.
The next one's gonna be original.
Or no, this is a cover.
Yeah, this is a band named